Hi, my name's Kurt Schrader, and I'm the current representative for Congressional District Number 5. I've spent 30 years in the private sector as a veterinarian, small businessman, and farmer. I know what it's like to have to meet a payroll. Small business people know how difficult it can be balancing the needs of employees in your business with those of the family. I know what it's like to live with the consequences of Washington, D.C.'s actions. I'm coming to politics later in life, first serving on Canby's Planning Commission for a number of years before being elected as a state representative, state senator, and now as your representative in Congress. I'm proud of what I've been able to achieve in Congress these last few years for you. I think I've got the right values, I've got the right priorities, and frankly, I've been very effective for our district and our state as well. I believe in shared prosperity. That means rural Oregon does as well as Portland. I've supported legislation to increase those jobs many rely on in rural Oregon, including agriculture, forest management, and our fishing industry. I was able to pass long-needed legislation fixing the endless cycle of fire borrowing to help prevent the devastating wildfires we've been seeing here in Oregon, and at the same time putting Oregonians back to work making a healthier forest. We need to provide equal opportunity for everybody. I've sponsored and passed legislation to expand opportunities for career and technical education programs, enabling states to align learning opportunities with in-demand jobs. And I sponsored legislation allowing students to refinance their college debt and support increasing funding for Pell Grants to keep college affordable. Everyone should have access to health care in this country. I led the charge against the repeal of the Affordable Care Act and developed a bipartisan fix to rising premiums and deductibles for Oregon's middle-class families. I fought against outrageous increases into prescription drug prices so people don't have to make that decision between food or life-saving medication. And I successfully passed the only legislation to reduce prescription drug costs in this Congress by encouraging competition between generic drug companies and streamlining the FDA process. I'm proud of what my office has done to help seniors and veterans cut through the red tape, returning over $5.5 million in stalled Social Security payments, delayed IRS refunds, and denied VA benefits. My Problem Solvers group has developed a bipartisan approach to fixing the ACA to keep premiums and deductibles down. It's come up with a bipartisan approach to the immigration crisis for our kids, businesses, farmers, and families. And we have an outline to rebuild America's aging transportation infrastructure. Leadership in D.C. has fought us on this, but we also have a plan for new leadership this next Congress that empowers members and you, not partisan political agendas. At the end of the day, I feel I've been very effective and worked very hard for Oregon. We need people who are willing to put their head down and get the job done. That's why I founded the Problem Solvers Caucus, consisting of 48 members of Congress, equally divided between Republicans and Democrats. It's the only forum in Washington, D.C., where folks from opposing parties sit down and work together. I'd like to continue to advocate for you, making sure that all of Oregon is able to share in our state's prosperity. I've been effective, and I share your values. It's an honor to represent you in the United States Congress, and I ask for your vote.